Hi guys and welcome to Simply Hike. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the Meindl Softline walking boot. Now this boot really is nice and lightweight. It only weighs 590 grams, so it's going to be perfect for your Duke of Edinburgh Awards, your Three Peaks Challenge, or just generally like walking or a weekend away hiking. The actual boot itself is made out of a suede leather, so it's going to be nice and easy to maintain. Also it's going to give you a nice fit, so once you break the boot in a little bit, it's going to be nice and snug for you. It's going to be really comfortable. Obviously the boot itself is Gore-Tex, so it is 100% waterproof and lifetime guaranteed. Just make sure that you take care of the Gore-Tex, and the boot itself and the Gore-Tex will keep your feet nice and dry. Obviously Meindl as well, they have various products to spray the outside of the boot or to rub it down. This is to obviously maintain and help the Gore-Tex with its breathability, with its waterproofing, and obviously just to condition the actual suede itself, stops it from drying out as well. So definitely worth looking into the maintenance side of things as well. Right, now as you can see, the boot itself is a nice high support. So if you really are going to be trekking in God knows what, you need the support that you need, this is definitely a boot to look out for. Also, what is quite nice with it, quite a lot of high-end boots or the high ankle support boots tend to be quite heavy, but this really is nice and lightweight. What also works really well with this boot is the air active system that you have within the boot. Obviously in the video you see we've got some holes along the sides there on the top part, and we've got holes along the side there. Now basically the way that it works is when you push your foot forward, there's a pump system that's actually embedded in the actual sole unit. Now this pushes all the hot air out, and then when you step back, it acts as a vacuum, so it sucks all the cold air, should we say, in. Now what this does is basically it helps maintain your foot, so it stops it from sweating, which also will help with any swelling or creating any blisters. So as long as you've got a breathable pair of socks, as I say, that's going to be a real key feature and a really nice feature that this boot has. So obviously if I undo the boot as well, obviously you've got a nice tongue clip on there as well, so that's going to hold the front part of the boot nice and close to you, giving you a better structure as well, especially when it comes to breaking the boot in. If I undo this bit here, you also, to be fair, very traditional with Meindl walking boots, you do have a wide access point as well. So if you do have a slightly wider foot, it's nice and wide in there, so no matter what, or if you've got a chunkier sock as well, you're going to easily be able to take your foot in and out of this boot. That's a really nice little feature. Yet again, you've got the eyelets, metal eyelets at the top, just for a good old hook round to give you the support that you need. Even though you don't have metal eyelets at the actual bottom part of the boot, or should I say the main thoroughfare of the boot, it's still really easy to adjust them. There's no like friction that you can get on some of the other boots that don't have metal eyelets on there. There's not much friction there, and you've got full adjust as well, so that's a really nice little feature. Obviously while we're on the subject of the front part of the boot, you've got a nice solid toe box there as well, giving you all the protection from your toes. So if you are going to be going down some steep or some rather sharp turns when you're hill walking or trekking, it's going to give you all the protection that you need. Yet again, it's not like it's a rigid bit of kit, but it's not, or should I say box, but it's not hard wearing. You don't really notice it on your foot, so once you wear the boot in, it just feels like a standard boot, giving you all the comfort that you need, so it's not too harsh as well. Now the sole itself is vibram, so you know it itself is going to be absolutely solid. As you can see, the actual grip and the design of the boot, or of the sole should we say, is very quirky. Obviously you've got the edges on here, so if you need to dig into the side parts, you can easily do that with that. You've got all these different sections and all these different styles and variants in the actual sole as well. These are designed to give you a maximised grip on pretty much all terrain. What you can't really also see is there's slight grooves in the actual sole unit as well. So if you're going to be walking on ice on a micro level, the actual sole itself will hold nicely and firmly. So even on ice, this sole is going to be a really nice boot to look after you, and it's going to, as I say, it's definitely going to do the job. And obviously because it's vibram as well, nice and solid, but you've got a good bit of flex. Not too flexible, mind you, so for the sturdier climbing and all that sort of thing, or you're scrambling, it's definitely one to look out for. There we go, that's the Meindl Softline boot from Meindl. For any more information, please visit us at simplyhike.co.uk.